Oh, hi guys! Finally, here we are again, and I missed last week as well. Real sorry. Do apologise. No excuses. Can't remember why I missed last week. But anyway, first of all, I want to say a massive thank you and a welcome to all the new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. Brilliant. Cheers. Okay, so today we're going to do 4 ways to boost your happiness. It's good to be happy. Well, first of all, just wait a second. Just grab my brew. We need to look at happiness itself. Okay, so 50% of our happiness is genetically predisposed, which we can't do anything about that. Just like we can't do anything with the colour of our eyes or the colour of our hair, unless you get a bottle and change it, whatever. Anyway, 10% of our happiness is because of our circumstances beyond our control. So that is things like the neighbourhood, your age, your gender even. So it doesn't really matter whether you're a bin man or you're a multi-millionaire. It doesn't. 40% of our happiness we do actually have control over, which is a result. It's our intentional actions that make us happy. Unfortunately, we have a thing called hedonic adaption. Remember that? Hedonic adaption. Well, what is that? Okay, so we're very fickle things, human beings. So we're only happy for a short space of time. So let's say we win the lottery and we buy the beautiful house overlooking the beach, and we get up every morning with our coffee and we're overlooking the sea and we're watching the dolphins. It'll only be a short space of time where that will become the norm. Just like that pair of shoes you bought that you really needed, and it made you very happy when you bought them, and now they're at the bottom of your wardrobe and you don't wear them. This is where addictions come from. Chocolate, we buy the chocolate bar, we're happy we bought the chocolate, we eat the chocolate, and we love the chocolate. But then, half an hour later, it's just a chocolate bar. So what can we do to keep our happiness? How do we keep our happiness? Well, Eckhart Tolle, I think it's Tolle, Eckhart Tolle, the author of The Power of Now, said that we should stay in the present moment. So we should look around in our present day, like right now, right this second. Have a look around, appreciate the things that you've got. Like the phone that I'm filming this on, the pictures on the wall, all sorts of things like that. But it's our intention to stay in the power, and to stay in the now. What we tend to do is we tend to look forward to the future, or we look back to the past, which doesn't do anything for our happiness. Meditation. If you don't know how to meditate, or you've never meditated before, just go on YouTube, just put in guided meditation. I find it really hard to meditate on my own. I've been doing it for donkey's years. Not donkey's years, but I've been doing it for a couple of years, and I find it really hard just to sit and meditate. But YouTube has all sorts of apps on the iStore and Google, and other phones are available. So yeah, guided coping mechanisms. That's another one. These things that we can't control, like at work, for example. We set targets from the big cheeses in the ivory towers, and then targets come to me, and I write them on the board, and then the team have to try and get them targets. And I look at them targets sometimes and I think, there's no way. There's no way we're going to hit them targets. And it puts me in a downer. Okay, so it's coping mechanisms. What do you do like when you're really stressed? Me personally, I sit and look and recite 10 things that I'm grateful for, and that brings me happiness right in that very moment. 10 things I'm grateful for right now. So it could be, I'm grateful for my brew, I'm grateful for the nice shower I've had, I'm grateful that I've watered the plants. That tends to bring your happiness back up. And the final one is connections with other people. And now I don't mean writing shitty comments on Facebook and complaining about the weather. What scientists have found is that some of the happiest people on the planet are African nations, tribes in Africa that have absolutely nothing, but they have good communities. They live in good communities. They make connections on a daily basis. So it's get out, get out and about. If you don't know people, if you just move to an area, or you don't have many friends, or whatever, just go where other people are. We tend to be happier when we're with other people. So there you go. 4 ways to boost your happiness. Live in the now, meditate, coping mechanisms, and connections. Right, so as always, have a wonderful week. Thank you to everybody who watches my videos. Thank you for new subscribers. Very much appreciated. Don't forget, you can hit me up on Twitter. You can hit me up on Facebook. You can hit me up on Instagram. I'm on Instagram now. I'm on Instagram and Snapchat. I don't really use that very much, but if I get more and more people adding me, then maybe I'll start using it a bit more. Alright, so thank you very much. Have a wonderful week, and as always, stay awesome.